Greetings. Today I'm going to talk to you about my latest project that I've done. Well, one of them anyways. Just basically to start out, I was having some nitrate issues, which I'm still trying to fix. I still have to check it today, but I will check it after I'm doing this video. But I decided to do some more filtering of the nitrates. But I've tried a lot of things. I've tried making sure I did a good vacuum of the gravel. I tried this, tried that, and it's still kind of not really working out that great. Part of it is because my water is basically has some nitrate in it to start off with, so it makes things a little more difficult. So what I'm going to try to do is try to get nitrates as low as possible as I can, and then rely on some plants. Other than the plants that are in my aquarium right there, I'm going to be basically trying to do some pothos and some other things. So basically what I did is I'm growing pothos. I didn't really have a hang-on back filter or anything like that, so I decided to buy a breeder box. What I did was I bought the Marina Breeder Box, the one that goes on the side, basically hangs on there and uses air-driven pump to pump water into it and filter. That's not really meant for filtering. It's mainly to keep the water in the breeder box clean for whatever you might have in the breeder box. But I decided to have a little compartment for filtration with some pothos and some other plants, which I will go show you. So let's go ahead and get up here, and I'm going to go ahead and take you over for a little walk right here, and I'm going to go show you what I have in this. So let me go ahead and switch the camera away, and I will go ahead and show you. So this right here is the breeder box, which is the Marina Breeder Box, which I bought. As you can see, I have a little compartment right there. What I have in there is some C-Chem matrix, which is going to be basically my filtration media and what I have the plants growing in. As you can see up here, I do have some pothos. Let me go ahead and show you the pothos. That is the pothos that I have in there. That is one of the plants I decided to use. And right here I also decided to use mint, which is actually spearmint. I'm basically experimenting with this and seeing how it grows in there and see how well the nitrates get removed. But basically that is my latest project, which I'm doing to basically try to rid my tank of some nitrates. So basically, I mean, I know a lot of people do use pothos in their aquarium, and that is basically what I'm doing right here. I have the pothos, I have the mint, which is basically in the water column, and then having water flow through it, which is basically hopefully removing enough nitrates out of my water to be basically to reduce my load of nitrates. Right here, let me go ahead and show you this right here. This is the breeder box. This is another section of it. What I plan on doing here is when my pistogrammas do breed, I do plan on putting some of the fry in here to see if I could grow them out in there. If it doesn't do well, what I might do is I might just buy a smaller version of this Marina Breeder Box and just continue to do this with the pothos and the mint, and see how well that does. I know the pothos should do fine. The mint I'm experimenting a little bit with. So far it is doing good. It is, this one right here is growing. Let me try to focus that in here. Let me focus that in there. Let's see. That mint right there is basically, as you can see, actually has some new growth on it. Which this is in there a little bit longer than the other one right here, but as you can see, it is growing new leaves. There's some more new leaves down here. If I could swing around here, let's see if I can focus it in a little bit better. But as you can see, it is growing new leaves. So far, it looks like it's doing a pretty good job at growing. Now I will go back here and I will show you one thing. One thing I did try was I did try to basically put some mint in this area over here. There's a little notch. There's a little notch right in here, which kind of leads to my water. I did try to actually put a stock of mint in there to see how well it did. However, after a couple days, what happened was it started wilting, which pretty much means it wasn't surviving. For some reason, it does do good sitting in this CChem matrix where it is rooting, because I actually did switch out this breeder box, and the mint that I have in here, which was this one right here, did actually have some more roots growing out of it. When I redid that, I did actually plant this one as well, and that seems to be surviving after about 3 days, unlike the other one which was wilting. So that is my little experiment on the mint and seeing how well that grows in here. I'm not sure if it's going to be edible after the fact, but I am going to have to do some more research on that. If anyone knows, please comment below if you could eat this mint after being in the aquarium water. I'm pretty positive it probably is okay. The only thing I do worry about is the water conditioners that we do use in the aquariums, which is labeled not safe for fish for food. I don't know if that is going to apply for plants, but if you do know the answer to that, please leave it in the comments below. But that is my latest project to help remove some of the nitrates out of my system here. Basically, I think right now I do have it at least down to 20. I just want to make sure it stays stable out there at 20, so I mean at least 20 at least. But I will see how this works out. It's a little experiment that I am experimenting with. If it fails, no harm done, I suppose, unless this decides to break down and leak all over the place. But that is my latest project. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please check out my other videos if you guys get a chance. And as normal, have a great day, night, or whenever you're watching this. Thank you.